Hi there, welcome. We're at the big demo weekend at WHEELBASE 2010, here with Steve from Cannondale. We're just going to talk about through a new model for this year, which is the Flash Carbon. This replaces a Touring Carbon, which was a very popular bike over the past couple of years, but the Flash is completely new. So it's completely new thinking, and it's seen Cannondale move really far forward with their carbon technology. Obviously a manufacturer renowned for its aluminium work, but now it's becoming really renowned for its carbon work. This bike has some really nice features that Steve's just going to run through, so I'm just going to hand over to Steve now.
Okay, yeah. So this is, like I say, this is the new Flash. This was actually designed by Peter Denk, who is one of the foremost carbon designers. As you can see, we've still got the classic Cannondale features. We've got the large head tube, obviously giving a lot of stiffness in the front. And then what we've done as well, we're using unidirectional carbon. So what they've actually done, they've actually keeping the fibres as straight as possible. As you can see, it actually goes down there, which is increasing the strength and also extremely lightweight as well. Then again, we've got the other Cannondale feature. We've got the SAVE technology as well, which is the anti-vibration system as well. So it's giving an extremely stiff ride and also extremely comfortable. And again, using the BB30, the Cannondale bottom bracket system, so giving a lot of stiffness and obviously like saving a lot of weight in that area as well.
And this is coming for your road bike sector, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So they're introducing it to the mountain bike range as well.
And I knew Single Track raved about this bike, didn't they? Is it one of the best riding hardtails they've ridden?
Absolutely. The weight on this particular one on the frame, this is our standard carbon one. The weight is 1100 grams. On the high mod, which is the model above this one, it's actually the lightest frame that we've ever produced, and it's actually coming in a medium at 950 grams.
And I mean, I've ridden the real top end one.
Yeah, the team model.
And I think I was quoted as that as weighing 16.8 pounds.
Correct.
You know, his road bike weight, absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
Other features, I mean, sometimes with these bikes, particularly in the lakes, would fit a riser bar just to give it a little bit more feel on the downhills. But I mean, that's to personal preference. Also on the high mod version, you get a nice feature which is the SAVE seat post, which features similar technology to the lower chainstay, which allows flex in the bike. I think up to about 2 mil of actual travel on, while retaining the hardtail stiffness. So really high performing bike, and we look forward to really good sales and see us getting out there on the UK scene. Thanks very much, Steve.
Thank you.
Okay, welcome to the big demo weekend at WHEELBASE up in the Lake District. I have my friend Steve here from Cannondale. We're going to talk through two of their new platforms for 2010. These are the Rise 140 and Rise 120. Similar chassis, but quite different bikes and designed for different riding styles. So we're going to run through some of the tech on these. These are Cannondale frames, handmade aluminium frames, still in the United States with a full lifetime warranty. Very good riding and a simple, clean pivot design, which Steve's going to go into a little bit more detail on. So I'm just going to hand over to Steve.
Yeah, okay. I think the main new feature on this bike is what we've actually done with the seat tube and the bottom bracket. It's all actually forged out of one piece of aluminium. So it's eliminated all the need for welds, so it's extremely stiff and extremely light. We actually have two different platforms. We've got an aluminium version, which is this one here, where I have 3 models, and then we've also got a carbon version as well. Basically the difference there, it's using our technology which we first developed on the System 6 road bike. We're actually using the front part of the bike is actually carbon, and then onto the rear part, which is aluminium. The reason we've done this is so in the rear part we can still keep the stiffness with the aluminium blended with the lightweightness of the carbon fibre on the front. And like Toby said, we actually developed now into 2 platforms. So we have here the Rise 140, which is 140 mil of travel, and then its smaller brother, the Rise 120, which is a very similar bike, but with 120 mil of travel. Okay.
So the 120 mil bike will suit it's more of a cross-country spec, so it's a shorter travel bike, superb on the climbs, and nice and supple on the downhill. But if you want to go a little stage further, go for the Rise 140, longer travel bike, slightly slacker angles on it, and more of a heading into the all-mountain category. But both bikes well suited for the lakes. 140 more for the bigger stuff. 120 if you want a bike that's very fast and quick on the climbs. Kind of have a think about what really suits your riding style. If you like, the speed of the downhill, and you want a bike that's going to really handle well on the downs, and look towards the 140. If you want something that's more sparky on the climbs, then look towards the 120. On this model here, we're looking at the lefty fork from Cannondale, which is a Cannondale specific fork, and that's matched to whatever travel you're going for. The stiffest fork on the market, and still remains popular to this day.
Yeah, that water's made a little soaking spots, but mostly dry and good fun.
Just we'll cut, and then I'll just chuck a little bit in at the end. Yeah. Not that buggy, man. Don't get carried away.
Too busy dancing, thirsty DC.
Okay, so this model here has the lefty fork. The head tube, though, can run a standard fork. Cannondale do produce an adapter kit that reduces the fork down. So if you want to run a standard fox shot or a rock shot, absolutely fine. So yeah, this is the Rise 120 and the Rise 140 from Cannondale. Handmade frames with full lifetime warranty and great riding frames. Set to be big new bikes for the coming years.